Hey y'all, welcome to Faith Budgets. On this channel I'll be posting videos about how we use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey to financial freedom. Hey guys, so this will be the paycheck number 3 for December. We're going to do the paycheck breakdown and cash planning to get ready for getting paid on the 3rd week in December. If you're new, welcome. My name's Holly. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for coming back if you're one of my old subscribers. My husband and I both get paid bi-weekly, but we're on opposite payroll, so I get paid every other Friday. He gets paid every other Thursday. We are both full-time employees. I'm a medical coder. He works for utility services. We have teenagers. We have one debt left, SUV loan. We paid off our Honda side-by-side when we sold our older vehicle, and then so we was going to use the money for that to put as a down payment, but instead we just made it where we have one payment instead. So, and then of course we have our mortgage. But we use the zero-based budget method, kind of like a combination between Dave Ramsey and the Budget Mom, and then a little bit of just our own personal touch in there as well. But we are trying to pay off our debt and save at the same time while saving for those sinking funds. And we do use cash budgeting method, an envelope system for the majority of our money. We do the sinking funds in cash, and then we also have, we leave money in our checking account as well for those auto draft, for those, usually that's fixed expenses that will be staying in the checking account. And then, but some of them that, maybe come out once a year, I will save for that with cash and then take that cash out when that time comes to pay that bill. Kind of just a little bit of an update there for some of my new subscribers, kind of how we do things. I use mostly Missy Money products. I have a few other things that I, print off from some other YouTubers and budgeters as well. But for the majority, I use most all of her products. our mindset is about the same hers is a lot better than mine about being organized and, how we map it out and just our thought process with the budgeting. So I use her Excel program and also her planner. This is an A5 size planner from Missy Money. Let me turn over to December, and we are on the 3rd paycheck. So turn over here to the paycheck breakdown and cash planning for the month of December for paycheck number 3. And this layout is exactly how it is on the Excel spreadsheet that she has on her website as well. You can check that out in the description below. I have a link to her website, and also you can get a referral. You can get a discount by using my code FaithBudgets10 and get an additional 10% off. And the Excel program, I think it's around $19, or I believe that's what it was. So not bad at all. It's very user friendly, and it just saves all your numbers and everything, does the math for you. And then those cells that she has locked in, you can't go in there and mess those formulas up. So I really like that part of it, because I'm bad about getting click happy and just clicking around on things and not being able to fix it back how she had it. So that is wonderful for me, and it's just plugging in the numbers. But I also like a paper form. I like a backup, and just keeps me organized, I guess. Little backup, and also, to do my videos, it helps me for that double check, that second level of double checking everything. So that really helps me, and I'm already tracking everything in here anyway, so I like to keep it all in this binder. Let's just get started, I guess. So for the net pay this time, it's going to be, that's not right. I need to change that. I did change it in the Excel, but I didn't correct it on here. That was what we estimated the pay to be, $2,900, but I use these erasable pens. I got them from Walmart. Pilot Friction clicker pen, and it's erasable. They work pretty good. I mean, sometimes it leaves a little smudge. It'll sometimes erase the lines, but So, oh yeah, it was 3,000. Sorry, I forgot to change all this. 3,000, had some overtime, so 35. So 3,035. That looks like crap. And then so here we have for the pay date of 12/19, and this will cover anything from 12/19 to 12/26. We'll get paid again on the 27th of December. That'll be our last paycheck for December, and we'll do that for number 4 payment. Paycheck. So the total here, we put all the totals down here. We got the SUV, 205 there. Mortgage, this is half of the mortgage. I leave that sitting in the account. And I believe I already did the first half on the payment on paycheck number 1. I have the other half still already sitting in my checking account. So this will be the other half. So now I can make that mortgage payment that's due on January 1st. And then we have the auto insurance, and it's auto drafted, so I'll leave that in there. And then cushion, I'm doing 25 this week. Apple storage is 4. Life insurance is 27, and I normally round up to the nearest dollar here. And then life insurance 27, Apple Music 19, Insta Ink it's not 10, but I rounded it up just to the nearest 10. I think it's like $7 or something, but it fluctuates. And then also sometimes my Apple storage, I get another one that's maybe 99 cents. So I just rounded that up to 10. So that totals $1,799 for the amount of money that's going to be left in the bank for those fixed expenses. So then we'll go over here to the wallet section. This will be one of the 3 sections that we do with cash. So the first section here is just in the bank. I don't touch that money. And then the next 3 sections in here is the wallet, which is our variable spending that we spend every week. And then we have sinking funds, binders, envelopes, that's savings there to put in those different binders. And then I have a savings challenge section that I do pull cash for it on that as well. And these amounts can vary. These amounts are usually around the same, but I mean I can change them up if I need to. Like I have added $20 to the grocery budget in December. I was doing $260, and groceries is anything that we get at Walmart. So not just food products, other things too for the bathroom or the kitchen or household items. So we have groceries $280, and we have gas for $160, eating out $60, giving $45, shopping $40, meds $35, miscellaneous $40, kids activities $50, and then hubby $150. His is all in one. So that's a total of $860. And then she has a place here to do your denominations. So I can do that as I'm going and select what I want for each category. So that's a total of $860. And then I have the correct denominations that I need there at the bottom. Okay, so the next cash section will be the sinking funds binders, envelopes, whatever you want to call it. We have self-care $80, pet care $10, gifts $30, memberships $20, car tags $5, Christmas $60. This should be the last time I contribute to this because for this year, I'll start over in January, but I do have some stocking stuffers and a couple little gag gifts to get, so that should cover that. And then we have UT tickets, $100 for our season tickets. We purchased those, I think it should be time around February, I believe. Property tax is $5. So that's a total of $310. And then here's the denominations that I need for that. Okay, so the next section here, my husband's phone, he has it turned all the way up. Sorry about that. So the savings challenge is 52 weeks. The first one that we'll be doing, and I'm on week number 51. So we're almost done with that. And then we have the 12-month challenge. I'm going to contribute $15 to that. And then the I Do challenge and the 1 month ahead, I didn't put anything there. Just trying to finish up everything else. And my self-care and pet care was getting really low. So I did have to make sure I bumped that up, and I needed that extra Christmas money. So that kind of took away from that this week, but that's okay. If I have any left over from last week's wallet spending, then I will put that to these 2 savings challenges. So we'll just see whenever I go in and unstuff my wallet at the end of the week, if I have any left, I'll put that there. So, but for right now, all that I'm specifically allocating to this will be $66. And then there's the denominations that I need for that. And then we have the cash planning summary that adds all the cash up that I need. So that's a total of $1,236 that we'll be pulling from the bank. So we did put that on the cash planning teller slip. And these are from Missy Money as well. She has those. And she has envelopes, binders, planners, trackers, all kinds of things. Definitely go check her page out if you want to snag you a few budgeting essentials. So we'll have this ready to take to the bank. So I'll set that over to the side. And then we will go in here and do the summary. Let's just make sure that everything totals up because I didn't add everything. Well, I thought I did on here according to the Excel spreadsheet, but we'll just double check. Y'all know how I like to double check. Okay, so the net pay is $3,035. Okay, and then in the bank we left $1,799. Then the total cash withdrawal is $1,236. Okay, so we'll subtract all this from the income. So $3,035 minus the $1,799, then minus the $1,236. Yes, equals 0. So that's our zero-based budget. That means we know where every dollar is going, even if it is just for the cushion, or if it's for these variable spending that I may not spend all of, but it's going somewhere. I have given it a place to go. So that's what the definition of a zero-based budget is. Giving every dollar an assignment, bringing it down to 0. So that doesn't mean that my checking account is 0. That just means that this paycheck has got every dollar accounted for. All right, so that's it for this paycheck breakdown and cash planning. There's my little dashboard that I got from Etsy. Get on there looking around just for some A5s, and I think Missy's going to come out with some, but I was wanting to snag one of these for the winter months. And I do have I'm working on my 2025 planner. I'm using Missy Money's planner again, and then also adding some extra inserts for my sinking funds, and also got some dashboards from Missy for my A6 binders for my sinking funds, like my short-term spending, long-term spending, and my shopping binder, the ones that I stuff for my sinking funds. It's just some pretty floral and different kinds of scenery give a little bit of creativity to that. Little eye candy. So, and I've already started on some of these little tabs I'm adding for my 2025 planner. Getting January, February, March. I'm going to do it by quarters. That way I can just keep 3 months in here at a time. It won't be so I can't fit all 12 months in here, but that's fine. And then I'll take out January, February, March, get ready for the next 3, and just do it quarterly like that. So December's almost over. I'm working on setting up my sinking funds for the new year. That's the biggest part, is making sure that I have set my goal amounts for each sinking fund that does have a goal amount. Some of them are just ongoing, but then others are, like memberships, subscriptions, things like that I know have an end date or like a due date, but it may be multiple memberships in one, but I do have different due dates on those. And also like our tags for our car, and what was some of the other ones that did have due dates? Like UT tickets, and then we lease land. My husband and his dad go together and lease some land. That's due in October. And then, of course, Christmas. We know that's in December every year. So I'm going to go ahead and plan to save for that every year. And then, like, birthdays and gifts. Not really a date for that, but I do like to, keep that one ongoing as well. Holidays, I don't have anything in that one. Just insurance premiums. That's another one that I'm going to try to be more, contribute to that more often and regularly. I need to contribute to that regularly. So I want to sit down and see how much that I need to put in each category each month, and so I can make that happen at the by the end of the year for those, because I think August is when one of our insurance premiums is due. If we pay it in full, it's a little cheaper, so going to try to do it that way this year if we can. I'm just rambling on now, trying to get ready for 2025. I'm getting excited. All right, so guys, that's it for this video for the for the paycheck planning, paycheck breakdown and cash planning for this third week in December. And next we'll do the cash planning, cash stuffing. I'm sorry, I cannot talk. We'll do the cash stuffing and savings challenges next for this paycheck. When we get the money out of the bank, I'll come back and do all the cash stuffing and empty my wallet, see how much we have left, and do the fun stuff. So I'll thank you guys for watching. Thank you for liking the videos, and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I think I'm getting close to 900 subscribers now, so that is awesome. I never thought I'd have 100, so it's crazy. I love this little community. Well, not little, this big community. It's crazy how many budgeters are out there. I didn't think anybody else, did the cash budgeting, but it is crazy. I love watching everybody's videos. Anyway, so let's get off here so I can go get the cash, come back and do the cash stuffing video. I hope everybody has a great weekend and getting ready for Christmas. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.